Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one and only Sarah Farasia.
I can't show you my list. I cannot show you my top 10 list of the worst Bravo moments of 2024, but I got them, baby, and I'm ready.
Who had the worst housewife experiences of this year? Again, we did our best of show, guys. It's not who was our favorite. This isn't who is our least favorite, although people are going to think I put certain people on the list because I don't like them. This is just who do we think had a bad year? We might love them. I don't know. Last year, Erica Jane, Lisa Vanderpump, I think was my best of. And I think my worst of was like Nene, Bethany. I don't know who had the bad year last year. I really can't remember my list. Can't remember
Okay.
your list. But listen to our best of. I had two honorable mentions on the best list. So isn't it just positive if I mention two honorable mentions for the worst of list?
Sure, go for it.
Well, these are just two honorable mentions of who had a bad year. One honorable mention before we get to the top 10. I'm putting the whole cast of The Real Housewives of Dubai on honorable mention.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And these lists are so interesting,
Wow.
guys. Sarah and I had such different lists for the top
Me
10
too.
best, but
Me too.
we had the same best. The person who had the best list of
Yeah.
housewives. Honorable mention, Real Housewives of Dubai. There's been so much back and forth between Ayan and Lisa and Ayan and Lisa Milan about whether the show was canceled. Well, the show is canceled. I'm not talking about no pause. Someone's like, well, Miami came back after 10 years. Yeah, because Alexia and Marisol spent every fucking waking moment posing together. And I mean, is that such a success? Yeah, it's a success now. Dubai's gone. It's not coming back. Give me a break. So they had a bad year. And
Good honor. Okay.
say what you want. I guess I'm in a mood today. Say what you want. She's hanging out at Josh Flagg's new house and doing yoga. And I just think, we spin things one way or another. But the thing is, when you know these people behind closed doors, you know this Instagram, Sarah. Not it's not all how it looks, right? Sonia Morgan, I don't think had a good year. She sold the townhouse, which is good, brings a lot of money in. But let's face it, she didn't want to sell it. And look, I mean, I don't know. There are people like Jill Zarin that has the condo in Sag Harbor. She's got the place in, I guess Boca. She has something for Allie in the city. That's a lot different. When you financially can't afford to live in New York City and you go to Florida because it is much cheaper. I wish Sonya the best of luck. I'm not coming after her. I just don't think it was the best year for her. I think that's you can't afford to live in New York anymore. I'm just gonna read it at that. That's how I read it. This is the worst list, guys. We had a happy show the other day with the best of. Go listen to that. We were very positive. Nene had a good year. Sonia Morgan, I don't think she had a good
You
year.
know, it's funny. She almost made my list because I do think of
Sonia.
the icon that is Senorita.
Hmm.
But I don't think has she done her live shows. I think she's tried. I don't know. Yeah.
No, there's still there's some dates, girl.
Oh, there are. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, and she's had some very drunken moments on that show.
Hmm.
I think it's hard when you have really drunken moments. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I've been wasted at live events with fans and I hate it. I don't enjoy it. I don't after the fact I feel guilty. I hate it. And
Hmm.
Sonia's had that kind of year. I think there's been lots of little rumblings and inklings about the drinking. Obviously the townhouse, moving out of New York City. You want to see people go like Luann, right? Like so far,
Hmm.
Luann, it's just been this. She doesn't even need housewives. I'm telling you, I love the Luann formula. She doesn't tweet about it. She doesn't Instagram about it. She doesn't TikTok about it. She never mentions it. She's on top podcasts all the time. She just is. It's just so, she's got this whole other life outside of it and it's working. And I almost put Sonia on my list. It's sad to see.
See?
and I hope that she is even better than we're making it out to be. We're kind of making
Hmm.
it to be doom and gloom. I hope like she's like, oh, joke's on you guys. Like I'm doing great. I've got millions in the bank. I'm going to be in Boca because, taxes and weather and why stay in New York. Joke's on you. Like I hope it's that, but it's certainly there was a lot of rumblings. I mean, there was yeah, rumblings of her, just not having any money and riding on buses and I don't know. It's
And to
I
your
hope
point, maybe it's better, but I mean, Sarah and I, this is a true unadulterated list. We have not spoken. So you have your own mind. I have my own mind. How is it that she almost made your list and she's my honorable mention? It must be something there because I mean, we're both thinking the same thing. So I don't know if it's such a things are so much better than we thought. So honorable mention, Real Housewives of Dubai and Sonia Morgan. Now we're into the
okay.
top 10.
All right. You want me
Who's
to
your
start?
number 10? Yeah, girl.
My
Number
number
10,
10,
worst year. Who had the worst year? We might love this person, but who did not have a good year?
I teetered with this, but it's Kenya Moore because I
Hey,
think Kenya is Luann. I think that even if Kenya is never back on Housewives, she will have a full nother career. She's a child author. She's got a beautiful daughter. I do think Kenya could be picked up by another network, acting, producing. There's a lot for her, but to have her be one going into 24 as one of the marquee icons of Bravo and really on her shoulders to kind of save RHOA and then to be let go. We don't even know if she's going to appear and doing this apology tour. It took a turn of events I didn't see. She's my number 10 because I think she's going to be great, but what a rough end of the year.
right. So those are all very, very valid points. Very valid. My number 10 is again, it's not that I like or don't like these people. I had Tamra on my best of list. So it's again, not whether I like these people. So don't think this person made my list because I don't like them. But I put number 10 at Vicki Gunvalson. You
Oh,
were, she was
wow.
brought back to the OC just briefly to rally for Shannon. I mean, I was talking to Vicki during this time. And I mean, I remember she said, oh, I had a blow up last night and I'm there to defend Shannon. And like, she was there for that. But it really, to me, and people are saying it now, it felt final. Like there's no reason for Vicky next season. She wasn't even a friend of this season. She was just, a guest. She does have a podcast. She's tried to get it off the ground forever. It's not exactly a booming hit. So if she's having fun and it's enough money and it's, through a company and you always make a lot less money when you have a co-host and through a company, you're dividing the pot by three. No, thank you. So I just, what is Vicky's, she got sued by this person, allegedly, that person that was claiming the insurance fraud, the older woman. I don't know what happened to that. It just feels like, look, Elisa Rinna doesn't feel desperate to me. She feels like she's living her best life as a fashion model. It feels like you either to me